Hi, welcome to Farm Talk Friday. It is Friday, November
3rd.
2023.
It's the day after Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, yeah. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna.
Hi, handsome.
Hi, beautiful. Look very colorful and bright.
Barbie-like.
And Barbie-like today. Yeah. First, I would like to say this is like the first day of the rest of our lives because we now have high-speed fiber optic, and so hopefully this will look clear and brighter and more detailed, and maybe you can see our chicken tractor back there. See that right there?
I think I see it better.
Yeah.
I wish the Facebook lighting would be better though. But I guess the internet doesn't control that. Facebook does. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been going off like a cell phone internet connection for years here.
Give them the like statistic of like the download speed or whatever.
Well, we were getting like a consistent 8 to 10, you know, sometimes 20 megs, but now we're at 100 megs. So
like normal city people.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Waiting a long time.
Normal.
All right. This is what we do every Friday. We're here at our little tiny farm called. What's the name of our farm?
Well, we call it Rancho Pasión, but then we call it Green Wave House. I don't know. Yeah. We're a little confused sometimes.
Yeah. So we call it Green Wave because my wife has a nonprofit called Green Wave. You can check it out at greenwave.eco. I used to be in a band called the Crystal Method, and we moved here to Costa Rica about 7.5 years ago to do some permaculture and to live with cool community people, and got solar panels and electric cars, and we're just trying to do what we can. And we've got chickens. The chickens are doing great, by the way. They're all healthy, all producing eggs, and it's fantastic.
And we have a maturing food forest.
Yeah. Honey, every week, my beautiful wife makes a fantastic advertisement for Farm Talk Friday, and there were some beautiful flowers in this week.
Yes. So on last week's Farm Talk Friday, I talked about walking around and then seeing the achiote plant and how it was like the first time. I knew that it had beautiful flowers, but like it really jumped out at me, and it looked like kind of floofy and glamorous, like marabou. Anyway, so I that was the picture of the achiote flower.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
The achiote is
it's a seed pod.
It's a bright red seed pod.
Bright red.
They use it for dye.
It's like the same red as our woodpeckers. Like the woodpeckers that have the red on their head.
Yeah.
It's super bright.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah, dye, and then the indigenous people either still do or did use it as like a sunscreen, and sometimes like a painting. People use it like henna.
Right now, I would like to talk about the weather. We weren't getting a lot of rainfall this year. October is always the rainiest month, and so we weren't getting a lot of rainfall. And then right on October 1st,
you mean November 1st?
No, right on October 1st, the spigot turned on, and it just went bonkers for a month.
As it should.
And then, unbelievably, on November 1st, the day after, the last day of October.
Yeah, after we got rained on at the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Okay, sorry.
And November 1st, spigot turned off. Bright, sunny days. I mean, we're probably going to still get little sprinkles here.
There's sprinklings. Remember, it was like sunny out, and we saw the sprinkling of rain.
But I'm telling you, it was like it turned on October 1st and turned off on November 1st. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it's different.
And in music news, not a lot of great music acts to come to Costa Rica, but Some do, like Coldplay came, and anyway, we got to see on Halloween night. We got to see Red Hot Chili Peppers at the National Stadium in San Jose, and it was
Tell me,
really,
baby,
yeah,
all about the concert.
it was really fun. It was really good.
Fun.
They played well, sang well. They had great visuals, and even though it was raining, it was still just wonderful. It was a great place to see a show.
Yeah, it was super fun. And it was raining and it was consistent, but and this is actually my Barbie costume from that night. Ken was Ken.
I was.
He was Kenergy.
I'm actually in costume every day.
He is. Yes. So yeah, I don't know. We were there. It was fun. Oh, I was just talking about the rain, but there was a few songs where like the poncho. I wasn't ever really wearing the poncho the whole time, anyways. But I threw off the poncho and just danced, and I didn't get drenched.
No.
So.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
No, I think the most precarious thing that night was the mud.
Yeah, it was muddy. I made a huge mistake. I wore flip-flops.
Like a good Ken doll would.
Yeah, with like Malibu
Beachy
Ken, I
Ken.
guess. Beach
Yeah,
Ken, yeah.
Beach Ken.
And oh my God.
Ken likes to beach.
The inside the stadium it was fine, but walking from outside the stadium into where we watched the concert, it was nothing but mud. It was really bad. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think my feet are finally clean.
I think so too.
All right. What else is happening, eh?
Well, we've had exciting animal sightings.
Uh-huh.
I saw, it was not a woodpecker the other day, so I feel like it's some migratory bird, but it had a red head. It had like this red spot on the top of the head, and it's the first time I ever heard it. Heard it. It has a different chirp that I've never heard. I've never seen it, never heard this bird, and it was nice to meet that bird for the first time. And then the girls are doing good. So far, all 4 of them are still alive.
The girls
That
are
was
our
good.
our hens.
Yeah. And
Two of them are right there. Oh, and then two of
see
them,
them?
the other 2 are right there.
yeah. So, but this morning I came out here to our little studio casita, and there was like 15 pizotes. Like so many pizotes. And pizotes, I don't know if anyone's seen this meme, but their tails look like dinosaurs.
They look like brontosauruses backwards.
Anyway, I didn't get that effect, but like if maybe I was like turned around a different way and they weren't scattering in all directions, like I would have seen it. But I had surprised them, and they were hanging out around the chickens, and a lot of them were hanging out by the small girls here. And there's lots of babies, and one of the babies, of course, kind of got left behind and like didn't know what to do and was the last one to run away. And I went to go check on the girls, and I thought for sure they were in their little house, scared. And they weren't. They were just hanging out in the grass, like sitting down, which they rarely do. And they seemed super calm and like, hey, what's happening?
No,
Usually
sorry.
these girls, like if we come around, they go to the opposite end of their structure. I mean, they've been kind of warming up to us more lately, but I mean, to be surrounded by pizotes, and then they're just super calm. They weren't making any noise. Maybe that was a safety thing. I'm not sure. Usually, like, we come around and they're like, like, what do you want? They were fine. I don't know. I don't get it. But I'm glad they were okay. I'm glad they weren't raccoons, because not 40, but like with that many raccoons, I think that they would not be there.
No.
Raccoons can get into things. Their hands work in ways that the pizotes, who I think have like long claws, can't work. So I think that is my animal sighting.
All right.
Have you seen anything this week?
Well, not that I can think of at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we were kind of not here for a few days this week because of the chili pepper show.
All right. What else is happening?
Well, what else is happening? I mean, I could talk about, like being a jungle girl and like cutting vines, you know. I don't know how long it had been since like we did kind of like a vine cleanup. And I kind of like it looking really jungly sometimes, but you know, they don't always help the trees, you know, so I just felt like things needed a haircut. So I was out there cutting things, and it really does like open it up when you give the haircut to the vines. So I did that. But really, I just want to talk about Permaculture Party Club.
All right. Permaculture Party Club is a group within the Green Wave nonprofit. And find out more where? On the Green Wave site?
I don't know if it's, you know, we're going little by little. Here's the thing, is that part of this program is a youth mentorship program. And so I'm not trying to just do everything on my own like I could. So it's like I need to consult with the two leaders, Jeremy and Mason, and we make group decisions. And so, you know, we go step by step.
But where can somebody find out about it?
Well, we have a video that I would love everyone to check out. So you can go to that video, and then on the video, like bio.
Where is that video?
Well, you can it's on, you're like Anthony and the flea thing that happened on stage. Like,
just trying to help out.
I know, it's I've been posting it around. It's on the pages. It's on my personal page. It's on like, I think the Green Wave House page. So I'm going to post the video again. And then if you're inspired, you know, it'll be something that like local people can join in on, you know, a couple times a month. Live, or we could use virtual support as well. And then monies collected from the club dues will go to funding the teams and the tools needed, and future talks too, because we want to bring people in to educate the kids that are involved, and then also the greater community. So I'm excited. But everyone, please watch the video. It's super cute. It's really, you know, I don't know if it's inspiring. I don't think that's the right word, but it's exciting. It's, you know, it kind of makes you be like, yeah, I want to be part of that. And who doesn't love our logo right now?
It's a great logo.
It's a great logo. It's the rooster who has like blue hair.
Okay. All right.
So that's all I got this week. I just wanted to promote the party.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Farm Talk Friday. We hope to see you next week, either on this page, the Green Wave House, or on my page, or on Giovanna's page. Wow,
look at that.
How did that just happen?
I put my hands up.
And
Let's see if I
magically. Well, what kind of Facebook magic sorcery is happening here?
You would think that, hey Facebook, can you like make the light better on her face? I don't know.
Anything? What?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing we can do? What if I do a circle or whatever? Okay, I want to find out about that.
We're not our age or anything.
All right. See you next week for my wife. Giovanna, I'm Ken.
Okay.
See ya.
Ciao.